I speak on behalf of the missed ones, the ones that don't make any noise, the ones that just slot into school, into their environments, and they come across as perfect, well-behaved, no issues, academically on par with age-related abilities. I am the one who is speaking for the missed generations like myself, who were missed because back then there wasn't enough evidence and research to support us. But what that highlights now is when people say, oh, everyone's getting an ADHD diagnosis, an ASD diagnosis, or whatever diagnosis. When people are saying that, what they don't realise is that all these parents that are struggling with the missed ones or not getting the diagnosis for the children because they're overrun, we've never been overrun, we've just never been acknowledged. I was never acknowledged as a child. So now those missed generations are clogging up the system because they're getting the diagnosis that they deserve, that are validated for them to move forward. And then our children, who are often children of neurodivergent parents or parents with spectrum disorders themselves, they are now clogging up the system because everyone's more aware of what's going on. And so therefore now, it's not new news, it's not a new thing, is this? It's just it wasn't recognised, it wasn't being accepted. It's so broad as the umbrella that we're all in this different part of the spectrum. And so it's really important now that voices are heard and that parents aren't ignored. We need to be heard, our voices need to be heard. Keep telling us it's age appropriate, even if there's a referral that's rejected, it doesn't mean to say that there's not needs that need to be met. So we are here standing collectively to say whatever your child may be on that spectrum, whether they have high needs or they might have low needs in terms of, okay, they're doing really well at school, but when they're coming home, they're just like a different kettle of fish. And that's when parenting is being blamed. But actually, if you're like me, who's gone and done all the parenting courses and ripped myself apart and put myself back together, you start seeing like, hold on a minute, I've learned quite a lot about this. And actually, my instincts were right. And whether I get a diagnosis or not, or evidence of that's irrelevant. And it's almost invisible. It's easily missed and it's easily pushed under the carpet. So your children's needs aren't being met. And how that manifests in the future is an example of me, you know, struggling through primary, struggling through secondary, and it really manifested in secondary school in those hormonal years, and how that manifested at 15, at 14, 13, 14, 15 is an internal struggle to communicate of harm, right? That internal struggle. So that harm was there, and then at 15 that became external. And what I'm trying to say is that if we don't recognise this, these missed ones, the quiet ones, the loud ones, but the quiet ones, meaning the ones that are just fitting in perfectly and they're just missed because they don't make a noise. And that is what I'm here to do, to advocate for the missed ones, the missed generations, me, the missed children, the ones now, our children, who may be missed.